Awkward Mafia.
Hello, Internet!
Welcome to another episode of Awkward Mafia Watches Watchmen. I'm Jesse.
I'm Frankie.
I'm Alex.
Today we are watching episode 7 of Watchmen.
Woo!
The television series. And I'm now paranoid I forgot to record something. I did! Hey! Recording it now. Okay. Full screen. Alright.
Hold on.
The audio's good. It's the footage we're watching. It's for future editing me. It's easier if this is like Alright. What happened last time?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot happened. We learned a lot about Grandpa.
Yes. It was a Grandpa episode.
Yep.
And yeah.
Almost entirely only about Grandpa.
Yeah. And you know, I think it feeds into the main overall message of this show, which is it don't matter how many liberal policies you throw at it, the police and white supremacy are pretty closely linked. Even in New York, where it's diverse, but it was the 30s.
Yeah.
But still, like, you know, it's all over.
Yeah.
Bad people are going to do bad things.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get away from the roots of this country and a lot of the stuff we founded. Yeah. But it's also fun superhero stuff, so that's cool. Alright. Angela is in Lady Trieu's lair. What happens next?
I thought she was at the hospital.
No, she's at Lady Trieu's.
You can tell because she had the Vietnam vegetation outside the window.
Oh.
Because she promised her mom she'd never leave Vietnam, so she brought Vietnam with her.
Yeah. It's a thing from episode 3 or 4? 4.
Why did I forget that?
You probably watched it a while ago. I don't know.
No.
It's a small moment.
I haven't been retaining a lot of things lately. It's probably why.
Hey. Well, let's just watch. But first, you at home, don't forget to watch the official release on HBO Max. You can watch the whole season there before you watch us watch it, because I'm cutting a lot of this out. For legal reasons, but also, you know, I do want you to watch this on your own. Alright, let's watch. I have the mouse here. Why did I lean down?
Awkward Mafia.
Yeah.
The collection of stuff on that is,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Children's films and pornography. I don't think they're porn. It's probably raunchy B movies. Either way.
What did we tell you last week? And the week before that?
I have to wait till I'm grown up.
People who wear masks are dangerous, Angela.
Just pretend, Dad.
Well, it's only pretend until it's real.
Ouch. What happened? I'm guessing you don't remember asking me that 5 times already. I'm happy to go over it again. Your memory's a bit broken. And then I give you the tutorial injection.
Wait, what the hell are you...
So, you've taken someone else's nostalgia. Don't panic. We can help. Goodbye, and have a pleasant return to consciousness.
Was that informative?
Don't ever fucking do that to me again.
That's what you said last time.
This tube is connected to a natural host.
That's right.
My grandfather. What's happening?
It's a side effect of the treatment. Your grandfather had very painful memories. They're coming out of you now. Contact right now is a bad idea. I'm sorry, Detective. But you wouldn't know where he ends and you begin. As the treatment clears out your grandfather's memories, you may re-experience your own vividly and without warning. Do you mind if I ask what knocked you out of bed?
It was my 10th birthday party. My mom and dad gave me a pony.
What is it, PD?
Remember when you told me to drive over to Detective Tillman's house because Looking Glass, because you thought maybe he was working with the 7th Cavalry?
Yes, PD. I remember it as if I said all of that to you verbatim.
Anyway, I'm pretty sure he's not working with them because 5 of them are here and they're extremely dead. Yeah, they're all wearing Rorschach masks. Well, actually, hold on, one of them isn't.
Mirror guy, where is he?
Not here.
I know who killed your husband. What? His name is Will Reeves. He was a policeman in New York back in the 1940s. And he has history here in Tulsa. He's Angela Abar's grandfather.
Angela has said she doesn't have any family.
Well, we all have family, Mrs. Crawford. Some of them we just don't talk about.
Well, why would this man want to kill Judd?
Well, this is the part that gets weird. It turns out that Will Reeves was Hooded Justice, the very first masked vigilante. But he had to hide who he was. Because white men in masks are heroes, but black men in masks are scary. But I think that Reeves believed your husband was a part of this whole Cyclops thing. And that's why he killed him. What if the 7th Cavalry is just Cyclops by another name? And what if Senator Joe used them to kill a bunch of police so that he could put all the cops in masks? And pretty soon, no one can tell the good guys from the bad guys because everybody's covering their fucking faces and pledging loyalty to their newly elected leader, President Joe.
Well, that was the original idea. But something extraordinary happened, and suddenly, President seemed a bit small potatoes.
What?
Sorry. Was I not supposed to confess yet? Shit.
What the fuck are you doing?
Get up. I'm sorry, you a dumb bitch for that one. Just
It's a real trap door?
She just sat there and
She
waited.
just sat there when... What do you, like, I would have tackled her. Like, you're obviously trying to do something.
But a trap door?
Yeah.
You want me to kill her or what?
You want me to kill Christ.
Who has a real trap door in their house?
Who's stupid enough to just sit there and be like, what?
Just pointing a remote at you like...
I would have...
Yeah.
What if it shot a dart out?
Investigation, she just said she was confessing. Get up off the couch.
I know.
Tackle the person who's pointing something that could be dangerous at you.
The remote could have been something else, man. What if it was a taser?
I don't know. I think I would have froze up too, like... What's happening?
Also, someone who used to be a masked vigilante... Well, I guess she wasn't masked, but somebody who used to be a vigilante you'd think would...
Which man looks more trustworthy?
The Candyman.
Why?
People don't fly kites alone. I'm sorry, but what does this have to do with my treatment?
Oh, nothing. It's research for my dissertation. It's on the adaptive function of empathy and the role of rage suppression in social cohesion.
I'm not scared. That's him. I'm sure. Can I listen?
Chị treo lâng lâng cho đến tìm tôi.
If you have anything to say in your defense, say it now. The defense. Rest. For it is the foundation of a fair trial that every man be judged by a jury of his peers. You are not his peers. As such, I have taken the liberty of assembling an alternative jury.
Guilty!
Guilty! Guilty! Guilty!
And why'd you come here?
I have a secret plan to save humanity, and it starts in Oklahoma.
Can't tell if you're kidding.
It's a car crash, right? I've done a lot of research on memory. Total amnesia is extremely rare, unless you're in a soap opera. In real life, it almost never happens.
And whose nostalgia is your daughter tolerating?
Her own.
What?
I'm slipping her own memories to her. Beyond's not my daughter. She's my mother. I'm on the verge of completing my life's work. Is it wrong to want my parents with me when I do?
Your dad's here too?
He will be.
Jane told me I was tempting fate by sending you down to Tulsa. But for reasons that will soon become obvious, I couldn't
Oh,
resist.
Jesus, please don't. Talk me through your fucking plan. Let me guess. When you were just a boy, your father put you on his knee and told you that you'd been born into the Order of the Cyclops, and that it was your legacy to grow up and be the most powerful racist fuck in the nation.
That's not at all what happened.
I'm tired of all the silliness. Just know that I don't give a shit.
We're not racist. We're about restoring balance in those times when our country forgets the principles upon which it was founded. And it is extremely difficult to be a white man in America right now. So I'm thinking I might try being a blue one.
Well, hello there, Angela. I'm June. I'm your grandma.
Hi.
I'm here to take you home.
I'm gonna be a police officer.
Of course you are. What else you got in there?
Sister Night.
I have a VCR in Tulsa. We'll watch this first thing.
God damn it.
So close to finally watching that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, God, her life.
Poor thing.
Yeah.
Because Dr. Manhattan isn't listening. He's not even on Mars.
Where is he?
Right here in Tulsa. Pretending to be human. To help him stop the 7th Cavalry.
Are they gonna try and say Cal?
Stop them from doing.
Because he lost all his memories from the car accident, right?
They're going to capture
Is
Dr.
that the one
Manhattan.
with the amnesia?
Nope.
And they're going to destroy him.
7th Cavalry are going to capture Dr. Manhattan.
And then they're going to become him.
You're a great husband, an amazing father. I love you. Time to come out of the tunnel.
What,
We always knew that this day would come. There was no accident. It was a lie, so that we could be together.
You're not yourself.
No, John. You're not yourself.
Oh, Christ. That's his
just rough.
balls.
Yeah.
Hey, baby. We're in fucking trouble.
I have so many questions.
Knew it was Cal.
I mean, I
They made
wasn't
it very
surprised.
obvious that-
Yeah, they
that
did.
episode, but-
This episode, yes.
Yeah.
The accident was always a background element they never really went into.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
As soon as they had the nostalgia conversation, then she's like, he's in Tulsa. It's Cal. Okay.
White supremacists are gonna kidnap him, kill him and then become him.
Or they're going to try.
We're going to try. I will say one other hint. Between episodes, HBO released image files from Petey's data, like stuff he collected, and amongst them was schematics on the device that Lori Blake kept in her box that she kept locked, and it's called an Excalibur.
Mm-hmm.
So her ex, Cal Abar.
Well,
that is a interesting way to slip that in there.
Yep, he's her ex, and she's always said that he's very hot or attractive.
Yeah.
So she was into her husband not knowing who he really was. Yes, lots of big reveals in this one. Let's start with Adrian Veidt.
How are kids gonna take this?
Well, let's simmer down a bit with Adrian Veidt. He's been in trial for a year.
Yeah.
Over his crime of trying to escape. And
wait, over trying to escape, or was it over dropping the squid on Manhattan?
Trying to escape.
Trying to escape.
So it's been a year?
That he's been on trial, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which means him trying to escape. Oop, spoilers, I keep forgetting. Him trying to escape happened a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So him trying to escape, I think, was in the episode that you missed. Right?
Oh, it might have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's on a moon. I'm guessing Europa of Jupiter is what it looked like. It's definitely a moon of Jupiter because Jupiter was in the background when he got out of the.
It's probably the most famous one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it turns out he's been killing all his people that work for him.
Yeah, makes sense.
He's been, building a spacesuit, and he built that giant catapult as part of a plan to launch himself outside of the dome that they're in, and arranged all the dead bodies he threw out there into words, save me, and then there's another word we couldn't see. So that a satellite that happened to be passing by at the moment could see.
Okay.
And he got caught by the game warden, who was the judge, and knowing that all the people there would say he's innocent because he's their master, just set loose a bunch of pigs and was like, they say he's guilty, and they're like, oh, he's guilty.
Yeah. And then the switch from that to the statue.
Yeah. Lady Trieu has a golden statue of Adrian Veidt in her little... Because he's the one whose company she bought. He was the inspiration, she said, she had to go on the path that she's gone on.
Yeah, her comment, though, about her dad's going to be there for the Millennium Clock, I almost think Veidt might be her dad.
Really? That means possible.
Because it was that transition. He's there in the garden thing. And then, well, is your dad here? Not yet, but he will be. Well, she's not going to raise him from clone.
But he's not dead.
Interesting.
Well, they never said he was dead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they did. He's been declared dead. But he's. But we know he's on the moon.
Yeah, but for her, she never said her dad was dead. She said she cloned her mom.
Yes, but I'm saying she wouldn't clone her dad if he wasn't dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Adrian Veidt stuff's out there. It's loosely connected. Everything's going on. He's Ozymandias from the
It's going to be a big part of the last episode, I'm sure.
Oh, perhaps. So let's get back to the main crux of the episode, which is Angela's memories of her childhood combined with memories of her grandfather and what it's all leading to. So we saw her childhood, what happened to her. She was born in Vietnam, and she didn't leave. They said multiple times she didn't leave till she was an adult. So we probably should have guessed what happened to the grandmother. Yeah. Unfortunately. But yeah, her parents died in a suicide bombing. I guess she admired the officers who found the man and killed the man that did it.
Can I listen?
Yeah, she wanted to listen. to the execution because she knew they were going to just execute the guy. No trial. Just. And that's what inspired her to be a cop. Unconnected to, unknowingly, her grandfather.
Some bizarre legacy.
Yeah. There is they say it, I think, in the Looking Glass episode, that there's studies that show that people can actually pass trauma genetically.
Yes.
To their children.
Yeah.
That something so horrible can happen to you, it gets locked in your DNA.
Oh, yeah.
And you can pass it to your kids.
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably what happened. Her grandfather had a lot of trauma.
Yeah.
And she had a lot of trauma. So, yeah. When the grandmother saw that, oh, you want to be a cop, she just changed the subject because I don't think she wanted to discourage her like she did her son.
Let's
do something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, her parents died in front of her. She was in an awful orphanage. Her grandmother found her for about 10 minutes.
They had a good half a day.
Yeah. She also died. And that was her childhood. We know she does become a cop in Vietnam and then transfers to Tulsa after Cal's accident.
Yeah.
Which we now know there was no accident. Now, when you found out, or when you suspected that Cal was actually Dr. Manhattan, did you think she knew?
No, I didn't think she knew in that moment.
Yeah.
Made sense as soon as it became like she knew. It's like, oh, that's why she didn't bother asking or anything. That's that she just went, well, fuck, people know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And looking for the hammer, like it's like she's what's going on?
Yeah, it's time to come out of the tunnel.
I feel so bad for Cal because he's like, what's happening?
Yeah.
Bam!
You'd think with somebody as powerful as Dr. Manhattan, he would have created like a safe word or something rather than, hey, beat me over the head with a hammer and rip this out of my head.
But he has no memory of any.
Yeah, but I mean, you'd think he'd be able to come up with a way to.
Yeah, it's probably because
have
like
some trigger.
It'd be too easy to trigger.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can't risk it. Maybe.
Well, I mean, if you have a safe word like the Winter Soldier, where it's this list of just random words,
sure.
There's no series where that's going to just happen.
Sure, that's usually how activation
phrases
are done. It's a long stream of words. Yeah, it's true. When I watched this when it first aired, and when the elephant showed up, I was like, because elephants never forget? Is that why?
No, because they're transferring cerebral fluid, right? That's what it is. So it's an elephant. It's pretty big. That's why I got a lot of it.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, but they don't have big brains. They're just big animals.
Yeah.
They do have pretty advanced brains. They're just not intelligent, I think.
No, they are. They're pretty fucking intelligent.
Yeah? Okay. I know
they have ceremonies for the dead. They have a religion to the moon.
Mm-hmm.
They search out specific fruit that's rotting so they can get drunk.
Yeah. We're puppies to them.
That makes sense. Well, it turns out Lady Trieu shares her name with like a fairy tale or a historic character in Vietnamese history who has a connection with elephants.
Huh?
She's like an elephant lady or something in their mythology.
Interesting.
So that but also the memory, specifically memory, and elephants are known for never forgetting.
Oh.
I don't know where Grandpa is, because the injection she got told her it has to be from the host.
Yeah,
I guess that's a lie. They just use elephants.
Yeah, that's
another cool thing. You can just see commercials via injection. I guess that was a fun little.
I mean,
moment.
if it didn't cause psychosis, it'd probably be a fantastic way to learn stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of learning things, Lady Trieu's daughter is actually her mother.
Yeah.
Did she explain that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
That's
Yeah. I can't if by the end of the series she has all her memories back, I look forward to the confrontation that'll probably happen.
Sending Lady Trieu to her room. Go to bed, young lady.
I mean, you think you are who you are. And then you find out, no, you were actually manufactured to be someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, your own grandmother?
Yeah, but all the things that happen in your life would also interfere with that. Like it...
Because, yeah, her
own experiences would...
She has the mother's memories, but she also has her own memories.
Yeah.
And, you know, her mother, I guess, is probably very controlling every aspect of her life so that she can become her mom.
Yeah. But this doesn't make sense.
But, like, that means she can never be herself?
She just become a new person, really.
But at the same time, if this works, then her mom will essentially just be
her mom,
a kid again.
Yeah.
And have, like, double life. She gets to live extra long.
Yeah.
So that's weird. I don't know what it is. That's a whole...
It's another kind of trauma.
It's a whole other... She literally inherited more than trauma. Personality, intelligence, physical attributes. And again, the hints were all there in front of us. She made a baby for the Clarks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we know she can just clone people. She created nostalgia. The whole last episode was just about transferring memories.
Yeah.
So
it's true.
And there wasn't the end of an episode where she has a nightmare. About being an old lady and being forced to walk through the jungle at gunpoint. So that happened to her. And also her glasses are really old-fashioned. They were probably hers.
That's
also kind of a new trend.
Yeah.
Sure, but I think those glasses might literally be her own glasses. Or at least the same type that she remembers her mom wearing.
That's possible.
I mean, I don't know. Even if I just one day woke up and realized I was my own grandfather, I don't know if I'd be able to get past being dressed up to be like me, being forced to be me, when I was someone else at some point.
Also, if I was going to clone one of my parents to have them be there for my most successful moment, I'd probably fix their eyes.
Oh, for
not
the glasses?
need the glasses.
Yeah.
She would be exact. Maybe she didn't have the stigma that it's not her mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. She also might not have needed glasses as a young child before.
Yeah.
But also they might not have had glasses in that time.
I don't know.
Yeah. Depending on the country.
Maybe.
Access might have been an issue. I don't know.
I mean, she's not that old. Well, probably they got him. She remembers her mother wearing glasses, so that's enough, I guess, for her.
We don't know that for sure, though.
We don't know anything for sure.
This is a lot of speculation.
We've also gone on a weird tangent on our speculation.
Yeah. I'm kind of with Lori Blake, where she's like, I'm so tired of the silliness.
Yeah.
I love how she's just like, I don't care. You're a bunch of crazy racists. Fine.
Just hurry up, get this over with, so I can kick your ass. Go.
But the whole thing of him saying, we're not racists. It's never been harder to be a white man in this country. Even in Robert Redford's country. There's never been a black president.
Yeah.
It's been Robert Redford for 30 years. You know?
Yeah.
Like, no, it's not harder to be a white man in the country. It's just easier to be a black man.
Yeah.
Yep.
It probably still sucks for women. But, you know, that's all they see. They're just...
It also doesn't seem to be very accepting of homosexuality and stuff like that with that show being he's not a depraved homosexual thing.
And TV's still TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. But it was depicting the 30s, so...
That's true, too. Yeah.
Well, anyway, let us know what your favorite part of this episode was.
There's a lot. There's a lot of good moments. I forgot how many good episodes or good moments are in this one. Because I'm so focused on the one before it. I think that overshadows this episode a bit. When I think like, the directing, everything's so good.
Yeah.
You forget, oh yeah, that was in this one. The grandmother was in this one. And oh yeah, the trap door was in this one. That's fun. Thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to hit all the YouTube buttons that do stuff.
Bye, Internet!
Bye.
Bye.
Ooh, it's 2:30.
It is?
Yeah, we talked a long time.
I'm out. Later.